Good morning. Today is Wednesday, and this is Diana Brown, and this is Brown Talk. We are going to call this Wednesday Wonder Woman Wednesday. I want to call it Wonder Woman Wednesday because I just want to take Wednesdays and shout out some of the women that I know who are doing big things. I also want to take Wednesdays to tell you about a little bit about what it is that I do. And I just want to praise the Wonder Women today. So that's what I'm going to do on Wednesdays. So first off, I'll start by saying that tell you a little bit about what it is that I do. As you know, I am an entrepreneur. I have been an entrepreneur now for about 4 years, maybe five, full time for 2 years now. Um, I became an entrepreneur because I wanted the freedom to be able to do the things that I wanted to do when I wanted. And the main things that I want to do is be able to spend time with my family. I felt like working a 9 to 5 or working or at late at night, I felt like that was taking away too much of my energy. I didn't like working 12 hours a day to survive. I felt like I could do the same thing and just work for myself, and which I believe all of us can do. And I hope that to inspire some ladies to do the same thing because it's simple. God blessed us all with talent. All you got to do is use your talent and use your time and put as much effort that you put into working for someone else making their dreams come true. Take that effort and put it into yourself. And so once you do that, it's not going to happen overnight, but you just continue to build and network, and eventually you will be a full-time entrepreneur and you'll be able to set your own hours and be able to do the things that you want to do without being tired and, just, you know how it is. I know how it is because I've been there. But I also want to say this too. Everybody's not meant to be an entrepreneur. Some people like the safety of working the basic 9 to 5, staying in the rat race, going along with everybody else, and that's cool. It's no problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. That just wasn't for me. I'm not taking nothing away from any woman that's out there working whatever hours she's working to take care of her family and her needs, because work is work no matter which way you do it. I just look at it as, if I'm going to put a lot of time and effort into something, why not it be something for me, something I love. And that's just it. But I do want to say that whatever it is that you do, just do your best at it, regardless of you work for yourself, you work for a company, if you work full time, you work part time, if you work at home, whatever you're doing, ladies, just keep doing it and do it to the best of your ability. You know what I'm saying? If this is not the place that you want to be, then you continue to do what it is that you're doing, and at the same time you map a plan and you get out, and then you can go on to the next level or to the next thing, to getting closer and closer to what it is that you do want to do. And then I also want to say, when we out here looking for these jobs and stuff, make sure that you look for a job that is in the field of what you like. Don't go out there and just apply for a job, right, at a warehouse or at somewhere that you know you're not going to want to get up and go to every morning, because you want to be happy when you go to work. You want to be happy all day. You don't want your job to be the thing that's stressing you out. It's a lot of stuff in the world that's enough for to stress us out every day without having to go to work and be stressed. So find something that you like to do, and if you can't find that right now, then stay where you're at, because you don't want to not have no income coming in, because we can't survive if we do that. But you stay there, and then you work until you find something else. Just keep looking and searching and find something else that is gonna fit what you like. You know what I mean? Also, if you ever had a plan and you wanted to step out into the world of entrepreneurship, don't be scared. That's the worst thing to be when you want to be an entrepreneur, because all the time it is not going to be a beautiful thing. I am here to tell you that. But it is a beautiful thing because the payoff is way better than not trying at all, because in the end, you are the one that's going to benefit from it. You are the one that's going to make the money. You are the one that's going to benefit from being able to set your own times. You're going to be the one that get to enjoy your life. You're going to be the one that's enjoying doing what it is that you're doing. And shoot, I even worked and did my business, so you can do both until you get to the point that you can just let the other thing go and full time go into entrepreneurship and follow your dream. So it's easy for us to do that. Or if you don't want to, then don't. But if you are doing something make sure that if you one of those people that like to the safety of working, for someone else, or working in a career or whatever, if you're one of those people that need that safety net, then make sure that the job that you get is one that you like doing. Don't go out here and just grab any job. You go out here and you look and look and you set your intentions on the job that you want and you get it. And it's simple as that. Don't take no for an answer. You continue to look. If you don't find it today, then you look again tomorrow. But you keep looking. You keep searching until you get that career that you want. And if you are already in your career, then you just keep improving it, making it better. You keep on going until you are at the top of the levels that you can get in that field. You know what I'm saying? If you're a nurse, you want to get all the way to the top. Just push, push, push until you get to the place that you want to be. But never let work take away from your home and your inner self. You know what I mean? Don't let work distract you from the things that's really important, because work and money, we're gonna have that anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that's gonna be here, but you want to make sure that you prioritize the important things in your life, like your family and your goals, and the things that you really want and you aspire to get in your life. Don't just work, 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 spend money, spend money, spend money, spend money, work, 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 work. You just repeating the cycle over and over again. It's like you're not getting anywhere, or you're not feeling whole and complete, or you're not happy, you're stressed and you're tired, because it's no end. It's like forever you're gonna just continuously be doing the same thing. So we gotta have a goal, even if we are already in a field, and you still want to have something you're working for. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just work 12 hours a day every day, Monday through Saturday, be off on Sunday, spend some money on something spectacular, go back to work the next week, do the same thing over and over again. You want to have something that means something. You know what I mean? You want to buy you some land, or buy you a house, or buy something that invest in yourself. A lot of times when we work and make more and more money, we spend money on things that don't even matter. In the end, we can't be buried with it. You know what I'm saying? If everything was to go to shits today, right? With all this crap going on, the coronavirus and change running out and the money problems and all this stuff that's going on. If everything was to go to shits, right? You can't take any of those things with you. The nice Rolls Royce, or the nice fancy Louis Vuitton shoes, or all that stuff that you just working and spending your money on. It don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? So if you are one of those people that's comfortable in doing the 9 to 5 or the 6 to 10 or whatever it is, or if you're an entrepreneur, make sure that you're doing something responsible with the money that you know, make sure you're doing something that you'll be able to see 10 years down the line. You know what I mean? You don't want to just be working just to satisfy people, because I see a lot of us doing that. We just work to satisfy the people and the image, and let them look at us and be like, oh yeah, they're living great. When really on the inside, you're like, oh my God, I'm so fucking tired. I can't even enjoy really none of this money that I'm making. I'm working all these hours and I only get to go out for 2 hours on the weekend, and then I'm tired when I do that. I'm ready to go to bed, you know. So just make sure that whatever it is you're doing, you are prioritizing yourself. Self-love is best. First, you gotta love yourself. You know what I mean? So that's just one of those things. When it comes down to being a Wonder Woman, we gotta balance those things. Those are just things that we gotta balance, or we are gonna lose it. Even though we're strong and we keep going and we fight, fight, fight. Like, you don't want to be fighting all your life. You want to take a break sooner or later and sit back and smell the roses. Sit out on your porch that you're working so hard to pay for. You know what I mean? You want to be able to enjoy some of those things. So just make sure that when we are focusing on our goals and our life goals, that we include some things that are going to make sure that we're taken care of, and that we are taking care of ourselves, and that we are spending our time on things that's important and not just working for nothing, you know, because if we just working to spend money, then and you always going to work. And who always wants to work? No one always wants to work. I know I don't always want to work. I want to be able to sit back and relax. You know, I love being an entrepreneur. It's hard sometimes. Like, it's hard a lot of the times, honestly. But it's really not as hard as I make it, as I'm saying, because sometimes it might not be, you might be a little short because maybe you didn't make enough this week, or maybe you didn't make enough last month and you got to cover for last month. But it just all depends on you. You got to get out there and push, push, push the following week so that you can cover for the week that you missed, you know. But that's the same way if you're working at a job, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just look at it like this: if you're gonna if you're gonna struggle and have a hard time, why do all of that for while building someone else's dream? You know, do that and build your own dream. Because even as working America struggles, you know, but see, the difference between the entrepreneur and the working woman is that we get to set. I feel like that entrepreneurs are more at peace because they're doing what they love. They don't mind spending that extra 2-3 hours at night to do this because they love doing what they do. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, that's just all I kind of really wanted to touch on. I just wanted to encourage you ladies to keep on going and to be strong, and no matter what it looks like, you know, you want to stay focused and keep on the grind, and just make sure that you taking some time to love yourself and doing some of the things that you love. You know, take a day off, and really take a day off and enjoy some of the things that God has blessed us with for free, you know, like air, grass, flowers, you know, those things that he gave us for free. Instead of going to the movie, go out, walk the beach, take a walk down the waterfront. I know they had a waterfront back at home. Back here we don't have the waterfront, but I would have to probably go all the way to Myrtle Beach. But instead I'll just walk on the track. Look at the sky, walk and talk to your kids. You know, do things that make you feel good on the inside. That's what I'm trying to say. And so with that being said, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what it is that I do. I'm kind of like one of those people that they say a jack of all trades, but as an entrepreneur, you got to be that though. Because when something ain't working, you always want to have another stream of income coming from somewhere. So, but I only deal in things that I love. So, first off, my first baby is Tiny Sassy Classy Boutique. You can click the link below and check that out, where I make handmade tutus and I do t-shirt design. I make socks, hair bows. I love tutus and hair bows. Those are my favorite things to make. Um, and other handmade items, you know, depending on what a customer asks for, I can do just about anything. I've done flower arrangements. It just depends on you. You know, I live to make people happy. That's what I like doing. I also I'm a wellness coach. I help others get to their goals on the inside and out. So that's what I love doing that too. Of course I do, because that's why I'm up here, trying to help people feel good on the inside. And being a coach, I sell products from Total Life Changes, which is great. I don't have anything out here with me now, but the next time I do Working Women Wednesday, maybe I'll do a setup and show you guys, some of the products and stuff that I offer.